Many people claim the world feels uncanny around 3:00 a.m., often calling it the witching hour. What is it about this time that makes our surroundings seem so unsettling?
Scientifically, it's the period when human activity hits its lowest ebb. Traffic noise, household sounds, even power grid usage drop dramatically. Our brains, wired to expect ambient noise, interpret the silence as abnormal, heightening our senses and often triggering anxiety or curiosity.
That heightened sensitivity can blur the line between reality and imagination, especially when you're alone. In this episode, the narrator's insomnia leads to an unexpected radio discovery. How might sleep deprivation play into these uncanny experiences?
Sleep deprivation can disrupt the brain's filtering of external stimuli, making us more prone to misinterpreting ambiguous sounds or sights. Studies even suggest that the brain's default mode network active during wakeful rest can create vivid, semi-dreamlike experiences when we're overtired.
So, in essence, the silence and our altered mental state create fertile ground for strange events. As we move forward, let's explore the discovery that propels the story: a mysterious voice on the radio at 3 a.m. The narrator tunes into an unexplained radio signal featuring a child's voice, which is both technically intriguing and deeply unsettling. What are the plausible explanations for picking up such unexpected broadcasts?
Radio waves are notorious for their quirks. Phenomena like atmospheric ducting or ionospheric bounce can cause signals to travel vast distances, even decades after their first broadcast. Sometimes, old recordings get trapped in the ether, replaying under rare atmospheric conditions, which has fueled countless urban legends.
That's fascinating. Yet the content, in this case a child asking for Uncle Ray, a name with disturbing family ties, raises questions about coincidence versus meaning. Is there a psychological explanation for such eerie synchronicity?
Yes, it's known as apophenia, the human tendency to perceive meaningful connections in random data. When tired or emotionally primed, we're more likely to find personal relevance in ambiguous stimuli, like a random name on a static-filled frequency.
Still, the boundaries between technical oddities and supernatural speculation remain blurred. This brings us to the next layer: hidden messages within the transmission itself. The narrator's investigation reveals the signal was on a frequency once reserved for maritime distress calls, and archival research uncovers a real missing persons case. How common is it for old distress frequencies to pick up anomalous signals today?
It's rare but not impossible. Many such frequencies have been repurposed or left open after the shift to digital communication. Old analog signals can occasionally resurface, especially during unusual atmospheric events, a phenomenon sometimes called ghost signals.
And the narrative suggests a possible real-life tragedy: a Raymondelle lost at sea with an unidentified child. Are there documented cases where radio transmissions have helped solve or revive cold cases?
Indeed. There are instances where ham radio enthusiasts have intercepted distress calls, leading to rescues or renewed investigations. However, sometimes these signals are replayed echoes, not live transmissions, which complicates the search for their sources.
That ambiguity between genuine cry for help and technological artifact intensifies the mystery. As the story reaches its climax, the transmission delivers coordinates, urging the narrator to investigate further. The episode closes with the narrator receiving latitude and longitude, an invitation to uncover the truth in daylight. In real investigations, how reliable are such broadcasted coordinates, and what precautions should be taken?
Coordinates transmitted via radio can sometimes be accurate, but they may also be outdated, misinterpreted, or even intentionally misleading. Search and rescue teams always verify such data against historical logs, environmental changes, and known hazards before acting.
Given the blending of personal history, technical ambiguity, and psychological suspense, what can listeners take away from stories like this?
These narratives remind us of the interplay between memory, perception, and technology. They highlight our desire to find meaning in the unknown, while also teaching us to approach mysteries with both open-mindedness and critical thinking.
That's a powerful message. As we await what the narrator might find at the coordinates, we're left reflecting on the thin line between reality, coincidence, and the supernatural, an ideal note to end our exploration of 3 a.m.